All right, we finally did it. We found the courage to swap out the shells of our Switch and Joy-Cons, and boy, was it worth it. These are by eXtremeRate. They make a ton of custom parts such as shells, buttons, LEDs, and more for each of the latest consoles in a large variety of designs and colors, be it transparent, reflective, textured, and even with graphics. For this build, we went with the transparent kit that has shells for both the console and Joy-Cons, and a set of matcha green buttons. Every part seems very high quality and well machined. We didn't find any imperfections. On top of that, they also provide all the tools and parts you need along with extra screws, so if you do strip or lose one, don't worry, they've got you covered. Now, being my first time doing this, I definitely struggled with it. It's a very time-consuming process. You gotta take it slow and be patient because you don't want to strip any screws or damage any parts in there. So if you know what you're doing, you can knock it all out in about, 35 minutes? But because it was our first time, we ran into a few roadblocks. For example, the buttons kept rotating out of place, some of the ribbon cables randomly popped off, the battery cable snapped off this little connector, so I had to replace it with a new one, and all of that is due to a lack of experience and has nothing to do with the parts themselves. So like I said, be patient. Anyways, 3 hours later, and here is the final result. Was it worth it? Completely. Love the way these look and feel. They just look awesome. Look at that. On top of that, now that I'm a bit more familiar with the inner workings, it opens up a world of both customization and I can also tackle repairs by myself. So if you feel adventurous, we'd highly recommend giving it a try.